Skate games are a perfect blend of skateboard sim and video game antics. It's a franchise that both casual players and skate enthusiasts have enjoyed for years. Despite having a slight learning curve, once you're past that, it's got endless replayability with a deep trick list, detailed open worlds, custom user-made parks. God damn it. Complex replay system, and all sorts of stuff. Even the glitches in the game have gained some fame.
Dude, this is a totally deep hole. Yeah! Now what? Oh no.
But the last installment, as many would know, was back in 2010, Skate 3. 8 years later, EA still hasn't revealed any plans to revisit Skate despite receiving good reception in all 3 games. I mean, even Skate 3 got a Greatest Hits edition printed. So there's been a few juicy rumors surrounding this game over the past couple of years. The most compelling evidence is that the guy who said that Bethesda was going to announce Fallout 76 was correct. He said that Skate 4 was going to be revealed at E3. Since he just already knew about Fallout 76 and now he's saying something about Skate 4, that's pretty convincing. But let's not stop there. EA's patent for the Skate series, which was established in 2007 when the first game was released, it's now being updated in 2018 with some new applications and some new jargon being thrown in there. In February 2016, a couple years ago, an Australian video game retailer posted Skate 4 and then removed it from their website. 2 years after that, February of this year, a Swedish retailer put Skate 4 on their site as well, promptly taking it down. And it had the same exact cover art minus the free Skate 3 download splash art on it. So the fact that the cover art was pretty much the same is really weird. And maybe they know something. Or maybe the Australians and the Swedes are fucking pranking us. Back in January 2017, the senior manager of community engagement of EA Games tweeted #Skate4, and that's it. As you can imagine, this set people off, but he tweeted this during some panel he was speaking at, so it was likely just a troll where somebody asked about a Skate sequel. Somebody probably asked him the question, when's Skate 4? And he's like, ha, no, and then he just tweeted Skate 4, fucking prick. May 19th of this year, Jim Hagel, a principal software engineer at EA, tweeted himself or someone else sporting a Skate 2 shirt saying, represent, which is suspicious, since he doesn't tweet anything about skate games or skateboarding ever. A couple days before that, Atiba Jefferson posted this photo on his Instagram, which is kind of a spiral 3D model camera rig or something. But it says EA Sports in the middle. And you might be like, oh, big whoop, what the fuck, wanna thought about it? But Atiba is a world-renowned skateboard photographer known for his work with Thrasher magazine and all sorts of pro skateboarders. And he was actually in Skate 2 and 3. So a lot of people suspect that this is another hint at Skate 4's development. However, it is worth noting that Atiba also does work with Slam magazine and does basketball photography as well. NBA Live 19 is a game that's confirmed for development and is also developed by EA Sports, so it could be a basketball related photo thingy. However, this photo is not even on his Instagram feed anymore, so it's possible he removed it because he wasn't supposed to give any sort of hint towards a Skate 4 reveal. Wishful thinking? I think so. Maybe this tweet last year was actually a big brain plot to gauge customer interest? Well, if it's all true, then that means EA Sports is the developer. So EA Sports is developing Skate 4. Fuck. Also, there's this rumored E3 leak of some game called Ride On, and there's a screenshot of what looks like a big screen, but it was kind of shot down immediately and confirmed fake when people realized you could just Google skateboard wheel wallpaper and find that exact image on some dude's DeviantArt page. Nice. Braille Skateboarding has a YouTube channel that's been pretty popular in the past years, and they've been uploading a lot of new Skate 3 content. And they don't usually play Skate 3. This is a fairly recent and new development, from what I can tell. Now, Braille's been a big influence on skateboarding in recent years with its YouTube channel, and if there was a Skate 4, it would make sense that they were contacted by EA to possibly be involved in the game or put in the game somehow. And maybe they're hyping up Skate 3 as a means to get traction for a Skate 4 reveal without directly revealing anything. I know that's stretching, but you know, you gotta look at the whole picture. So yeah, lots of signs pointing to Skate 4, and all this stuff kind of reinforces this random guy on Reddit who was right about Fallout 76, who is now saying, hey, yo, Skate 4, it's gonna happen, fuck you. And there's so many reasons that EA should be working on Skate 4. I mean, skateboarding hasn't really lost popularity ever, because skateboarding's fucking dope. Every year there's pro and amateur skateboarding events that are huge, like the SLS Super Crown. Skateboard channels on YouTube are bigger than ever, like Thrasher's channel, Strictly Skateboarding, Rail, like we talked about, The Barracks, and a bunch of other ones. Skateboarding is going to be a sport in the 2020 Tokyo Summer Olympics. What the fuck? Casual gamers like skate, as well as actual skaters.
I can play skate now that I'm fired.
Hell, when PewDiePie ran a 10-part series on Skate 3, EA had to start reprinting the game because demand spiked so high. That was in 2014. In 2016, the demand got so high that people requested en masse to have Skate 3 made backwards compatible for Xbox One, and then they actually did it. The Madmen. Sorry, Mad People. It's easily the most demanded EA sequel after Battlefront was finally butchered. Twice. Some people would say that EA is still never going to make a Skate 4 because EA Black Box, the development team behind the first 3 Skate games, was killed off by EA in 2012. Black Box worked on Need for Speed titles and then the Skate series. Then after Skate 3, EA pulled Black Box aside to work on a Need for Speed title that was eventually canceled, and then they laid off the rest of Black Box, saying they wanted to move their developer resources to more high-growth digital formats, including online, social gaming, and free-to-play titles. So, mobile games and some other crap. But this doesn't mean that a sequel can't be made. That would be to say that Black Box's product was perfect, which it wasn't. But it does mean that if a new team took this franchise under its wing, that the quality of the final product would be a little more up in the air than if Black Box did it. Other than the loss of Black Box, there aren't any other painfully obvious reasons EA isn't getting somebody to develop this game. And in case Skate 4 isn't announced, what are alternatives for Skate fans who want something new? Well, there's this indie Kickstarter game that popped up last year from a studio out of Montreal called Creature Studios, called Session. They have a free demo for download on PC if you want to check it out on their Kickstarter page. I'll link it in my description. They aim to create more of a skate simulator than Skate already is. Remember how Tony Hawk was really arcadey and then Skate just seemed like it was super realistic? Session wants to go the next step and make it ultra simulator realistic. And disclaimer, this is all prototype pre-alpha gameplay. So the original Skate fits all their tricks into one stick for convenience. Session uses both sticks under the concept that you use both feet, so each stick controls the action of each foot, making for a pretty complex skate sim, possibly unnecessarily complex, so you can do all the tricks in Skate anyways with one stick, and admittedly, I was super skeptical of this idea when I first tried it. I'm not gonna lie though, the more I practiced and landed a 180 kickflip to blunt slide, it did feel dope, and I saw the potential. And there's some other issues with the game that I didn't like turning with the triggers. Since you sacrifice the left stick for the 2-foot system, you gotta use the triggers to turn, which does not cease to be awkward no matter how much I tried it. But I'm not gonna write it off just because I don't prefer it. I'm sure some people like it, whatever. They can enjoy it, that's great. But I reckon that this is definitely a system that a lot of other gamers won't be comfortable with. But it's not made for those players anyways. It's meant for the skate sim enthusiasts, which is perfectly fine. So the learning curve is a bit higher than Skate's. There are also no scores. Their goal is to focus on the style and authenticity of real skateboarding, which is admirable. So Session has potential. I hope to see more updates on them sooner rather than later. But they gotta change this dialogue though, Jesus fucking Christ. Steep was another game.
Remember, you can throw your squirrel suit on anytime, anywhere. All you need is a spot that looks prime for a good jump.
So in conclusion, Skate 4 is probably going to be announced, but don't get your hopes up. Oh man, I'm excited but also so worried. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you enjoyed, and share it with a person. And let me know if you're liking these video essay type projects. I just kind of make videos based on whatever interests me at the time. Maybe it'll coalesce into a consistent format at some point, but until then, I'll see you guys on the next Angry Joe St. Million show.
Gus DS says S. Gus DS says K. Gus DS says A. Gus Diaz says
Where do you
T.
think he's going with this?
Aiden B. Jakey says Skate 5. Gus Diaz says E. Gus Diaz says 4. Burger Dicks says Skate 4 BIOTCG. BIOTCG. What? Is that a card? Is he trying to say that you should make a Skate 4 card game? Jack Kelsey says Skate 4 will end ISIS.
I mean, when you think about it.
Jack Kelsey says Skate 4 will bring my father back. 10 Gauge says Skate 4 or you hate America. Jack Kelsey's back and he says EA hates America. Then Jack Kelsey followed up said unless Skate 4.
The people have spoken, I think.
Desmond Butler 12 WDS says release NBA Live Mobile in the US.
That was an unexpected turn.